Hey folks, this is Vagrant with the first brand new recording in many moons. Literally, I mean, I know you saw Viva Pinata yesterday, I recorded that like 2 weeks ago. This is the first time in a long time I've been able to sit down and actually record and get some gameplay going on a game. It's all a very exciting time for me. My setup is still not the best. I am in the dining room still. And you may hear building work during this video. I have shut down all the doors, etc. to try to prevent that, but you know, it might well happen. Because my dad is currently putting a radiator in at the moment. I should ask, but I can't remember. Something like that. Anyways. Hello. So, content may be a little bit haphazard still, but hopefully we'll get back to relative normality in the coming days. I do apologise, it's been so long. It's been a pain in the ass for me as well. Definitely wasn't my intention, but it is what it is. Now, we are back playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We are very late to the DLC. It's been out for a few weeks already, but if I'm honest, I was considering not playing it, but it just seems silly. We've put so much time into this game already that to not commit and finish it off would seem very daft. And who knows, maybe this will be an improvement over the last one. Not that the last DLC was bad, it just didn't grip me as much as I maybe would have liked. But it was still an enjoyable time. I have not played this game in absolutely ages, so I have to kind of try to figure out all the controls again. I've dropped the difficulty back down to medium. You remember we were playing on hard. I'm sticking on medium just for a little bit while I try to piece together again how you actually play the bloody thing. Anyways, yes, we have a new DLC, the Siege of Paris. Letter from Randvi. Eivor, 2 visitors have arrived at Ravensthorpe from Francia. One is a young Norse warrior from Jarl Cynric's clan near Paris, and the other seems to be a Frank. Is he a Frank, or is he called Frank? We'll never know. They have already built a new guest house as a gift from Cynric's brother Sigfrid. I am no seer, but it's obvious they want something from us. The warrior, a girl named Toka, has been asking after you speak with them and find out what they really want. So that is what we are here for.
Their own guest house. These are very generous guests.
Speaking of a feast, before we head over there, we should do our own feast. Ramp up our stats a little bit. How do you pick things up? Remind me. Why? Okay. I'm getting there, folks. I'm getting there. Hello, Piggy! Oh, he's got little markings on him. He's a little Viking Piggy. Oh, I love Viking Piggy. That's how I camera mode. How do I off camera mode? Forgot that this game makes you hold like every button to do anything. Where's the bell? Where's the big old bell thing? Sorry, love. Viking Piggy though, what a start. I'm very tempted to make Viking Piggy the thumbnail. Ah, there it is. I mean, yeah, that's worth grabbing just before we head off, isn't it? I reckon. Boing, boing. Skip this. Now there is actually some other new stuff as well. So there's river raids, which have been here for a while and we've never done. But they also added a new mode. Wait, I should be able to show you in the quests. I also don't know what this is. I have to go back and do that. A challenge from the gods, mastery challenges. After witnessing something fall from the sky, Eivor meets a mysterious old lady who claims to know a secret form of training she's willing to share. And apparently you get like unique cosmetics and stuff from doing that, so we might take a look at the end of that. Depending on how I'm feeling, we might do some river raids as well. I think you have to do level 1 river raids before doing this, so it might be nice to clean things up and do a little bit more of the side content in due course. But first, we've got a Deluxe to play. Deluxe. It's a DLC for silly people amongst you. So that's the challenge up there. Seem to have frozen in space. Oh. It's activating the cutscene for the challenge.
What in the Nine Realms was that?
We will find out in like 12 hours, Eivor, okay?
That is a good sword.
So this is the new Francia guest house kind of thing. It's pretty cool.
Is that everything? This feast has to be great.
Yes, It is our last chance.
Of course, it's called Pierre.
Wolf-kissed.
Welcome to Ravensthorpe. I am Eivor, though you seem to know me already.
You are well known to us. I am Toka Sinriksdottir, and the Frankish boar with me is my advisor, Pierre. We are here on behalf of Sigfred of Francia, renowned warrior and leader of the Northmen there.
You look to be at home here already.
How could we not be? What you have done in this place is amazing. The guest house is a fitting addition. We have also brought new tastes for your long table from Francia. If it is drink you prefer, we have mulled wine.
Very generous. Some might say overly generous.
Consider it a token of goodwill from the hand of my uncle Sigfred. You know, clan to clan.
There'll be blood if any here heard I refuse to feast, so consider it accepted.
Yes, you honor us. Ravensthorpe reminds me of how Francia used to be. Given the chance, I would visit often.
You would be welcome. Yet you do not share your gifts for nothing. I await the boon you surely will ask of me.
Tales of your judgment prove true. You can teach me some of that wisdom over ale this day. Shall we begin?
Let's do it.
Let us see if these Frankish treats hold up to scrutiny.
Let us eat.
I could eat a pig right now. Like, just an entire pig. Oh, hog roast at Christmas. Amazing. Stuffing and applesauce on like a crusty bread. I'm so hungry. So very hungry.
How one can prefer ale to wine? Mon Dieu, it astounds me still.
Bloomin' French.
You Norse may have us Franks on the battlefield, but when it comes to drink, we stand unbeaten.
I do prefer ale. Eivor is me. Let's
It will
go.
always be ale for my cup.
It is not only the channel that separates us, there is an entire sea of bad taste.
I'm just not a wine drinker,
I
really.
want to show you something.
I only drink wine with a girlfriend or at a wedding. The only two circumstances I will
In
have
our
a glass of
travels
wine.
throughout England, I have taken swords in raids and battles. This I took in a holmgang against two oafish brothers in East Anglia. This but a won't twig, but is still my favorite.
So, you have traveled to all corners of this land before arriving at Ravensthorpe. To what end?
I mean to entice you and others like you to join in the glorious raids along the River Seine.
Who have you talked with thus far?
Many. Jarl Hemminger, Guthrum, even Halfdan. Paris itself is set to be sieged. And after that, we will have amassed more riches than anyone in England has dared imagine.
Let me guess how many Jarls will join you in your Frankish raids and sieges. None.
They just fail to see the scale of the bounty we stand to plunder.
What do you really want, Toka?
Every word I have said is true. But there is something else. A new power is rising in Francia.
What kind of power?
The Frankish kingdoms have been united under one king, Charles the Fat.
Great name.
And with this combined strength, Charles has begun a slow march against the Norse villages there. He killed my father and wiped out my village.
I am sorry for your father and your village. We have our own troubles here in this land.
With Charles the Fat in power, those troubles will worsen. After his campaign in Francia, he will come for England. Charles will come for you and your clan. His armies multiply by the day. Real soldiers and cavalry, not like the Saxon farmhands and gillers in these parts.
If the Raven clan were to help you, what is it you would ask of us?
Our chieftain, Sigfred, prepares to siege Paris and make the Franks rethink their actions against we Norse. And our longships will grow heavy with treasure in the doing.
I have a vague recollection of the real history of this and it not going well for the Vikings.
My scouts attest to the claims of Toka and her people.
But before now, I saw no reason to involve our clan.
DLC demands it, Ranvi.
If the mad King Charles does have ambitions for England, we should act. The Sigfrids you mentioned, he rallies the Norse there. Joining him could be our chance to push back against this new king.
Or I could meet this Charles myself. And if you will not deal with me, I kill him.
This problem is bigger than one king. If we kill one, another will rise. Were he murdered by a Norse from England, it could bring the Franks to our shores even sooner.
Then I'll be mindful of who I kill and who I ally with in Francia. Could be a stable king is the way to keep Ravensthorpe safe.
Let me see the sword. I wish to examine the ironwork.
No, I stole this, and it is mine.
Fine. If you will not show it to me, I will have to take it. Ready yourself, Pierre. I challenge you to a holmgang.
Enough! Toka, you came here looking for help with this new Frankish threat. The Raven clan will answer your call.
You will? You will! I promise you will not regret this. Find Pierre when you have prepared, and we will make for Francia at once.
Thank you.
That's very suspicious. I do wish they'd come up with something that was better than uniting the nations and putting in a stable king. We've done it 3 times now. It's the goal of every part of the game, basically. Got me some new ideas out there.
I should have kept to ale. Toka said to find Pierre when I'm ready to travel to Francia.
Wolf-kissed. I hope your head does not ache like mine. What a night. But we should leave for Francia soon.
We will, my dear, we will. I just want to talk about a couple of things. First of all, this DLC should introduce one-handed swords, which shockingly were not in the game whatsoever. I do have a two-handed sword right now, as you can see, but it should introduce a two-handed, one-handed variant, which would be cool. And I was watching Come Dine With Me the other day, and there was a French guy on it, which, you know, it's a British show, so there's not many French guys on it. And he looks exactly like Pierre. Just for that point. I can't remember what it's called, though. It wasn't Pierre, it was like Dojojo Ball. It probably wasn't Dojojo Ball, but it could have been, you never know.
Pierre.
Ready to leave for Francia when you are.
We call it Francia, they call it Francia. Is that how it works? I think so. Let's go!
Ready.
Whole new world. Many more map icons to rigorously remove. There's a new mechanic in the game that's come back from, I would say, Unity? Called like Black Box Missions or something. I didn't play Unity, so I don't know what that's about. Oh, sweet. Oh, look at this. Oh, I can even... Oh, I like that. I wish my loading times were longer. Ooh. En français. The Siege of Paris. La Siege of Paris. It's more Spanish.
Francia, the land of Charlemagne and the bitter price of Ragnar, who sacked Paris for a fortune in silver and sorrow. Now a new king rises, uniting Franks against Norse in open battle, and casting angry eyes toward England. I must stop this mad king from sending war across the sea. Already his armies assemble, and crows gather again over Paris.
Pretty cool little opening. Malinois. Let's take a look at the map.
Welcome to Francia.
Oh, never mind.
What? No sniveling emissary from King Charles to greet us.
Believe me, Wolf-kissed, you will feel the warmth of his welcome soon enough.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking.
The mad king did this.
We all had a part in it.
This game loves hanging people up, though. Absolutely loves it. Oh, that one's on fire.
Gods. This is what he would bring to Ravensthorpe.
It is. We are almost there, but we cannot take the longship around Paris as the Franks' bridges block the way.
I'll have to sort that out if we can. Easy does it.
Our village is inland. We will take the horses from here. The others will follow on foot.
Is there danger of an ambush?
Not this close to the water, and not at night. Siegfried has done his work too well.
I will finish unloading the ship. You two go ahead.
Many thanks, Pierre.
And Eivor, there is something we should talk about when I arrive at Melun. Until then, ride safe.
Mount up. The ride is not long.
That's my burb.
Face Siegfried.
That's my weapon swap.
He entrusted me to gather axes. He wants me to
It's my lynx. Don't need no stinking horse.
The failure was not all yours, Toka. Jarls are ever busy with their own concerns.
Ah, just give me strong ale and a good fight. What else matters?
I like you, Toka.
Frankish scouts. They have been watching us closely of late. What do you think it means, Eivor?
That Siegfried has not finished his work yet.
Siegfried will not be finished until there are no more Franks left to fight. Scouts have been gnawing at our heels ever since Charles forced us from the north.
He pushes hard against your people. You might have to lead sooner than you expect, Toga.
I may not be the best one to do it. I see the longhouse. We are almost there.
Nice little camp. One of the criticisms I read of this DLC was that environmentally it looks very similar to England, which I guess makes sense. I'm hoping they find some ways to mix it up a little bit. Right now it is pretty similar. It's got a bit more of a horror vibe to it. It's a little dark, a little misty. You know, the trees are bent and bowed and breaking all over the place. A lot more sort of this heathery red ground covering as well.
It is strange to be back after so long. I thought to return with an army.
Gonna go meet Sigurd. That's a nice little logo. Logo? I'm sure they don't call it a logo. Heraldry? A symbol? Melun, okay. This is probably our base of operations for this.
Welcome to Milan. We should find Siegfried.
Kitty cat! Kitty cat! I have to pet the cat. Cat, why? Come back here! Why do the cats hate me?
Toka, you have returned. All went well, I hope. Are the others you brought coming behind you?
I need to find Siegfried.
Of course. Well, you will find him where he always is.
Ah yes, he will be at the burial grounds, staring into the mist. It is where he begins most days. This way.
Look how fluffy the puppy is! It's so... oh my god, I love it. So, what were you saying? Norseman. They're all expecting an army. The town is, it's barely a town at this point. They've got the longhouse up and everything else is kind of... It's following me because he loves me because I'm better than puppy!
Our burial grounds. Sinrik, my father, lies there, with the others. We should go.
So much ore though. I want to go smash them up. Got some cues. I'm using like a new bow, aren't we? We just got this. We never really used it because we got this basically at the end of the last episode.
Calming about this place.
It is a beautiful land. Or would be if it was not filled with Franks. There is Siegfried. You go ahead. He may not be happy to see me return with so few allies.
Man, if you were called Frank, you would be taking a major hit during this game. There's an elk over there.
Siegfried.
You came, wolf-kissed. Good.
You knew it was me.
Pierre sent word ahead. Your axe will be a boon to us.
I heard your axe has been busy as well.
Yes, I've slain many on the open field with honor, as Odin intended.
It is our way.
But it is not their way. The Franks dragged our Jarl Sinric from his bed and gutted him like a coward. They did not even bury him, just left his body for the animals to take. I raised this mound for him.
You want me to join your side against these Franks?
There is no side. There's only blood debt, and vengeance, and Helheim for those I split with my axe.
I know of blood debt and vengeance. When the time comes, Siegfried, you'll have my axe.
Good. 'Tis as I hoped. Now we will feast, and I will tell you of my plans for Paris. This is Vidar, a more noble beast I have never known.
The god of vengeance. It is a good name.
Many Franks have met their end beneath his iron hoofs. He hates them almost as much as I do.
You placed a carving at Sinric's grave.
Sinric wanted...
Trying to remember the buttons. None of those, apparently.
who watches over Odin's hall in Valhalla. He was holding it when I found him. It was the only way I knew him after the animals had gotten to his body.
Follow road should really automatically follow the quest person. But hey-ho. Interesting little bridge. Very pretty. It's a gorgeous game. It always has been and always will be. What am I wearing? Okay, check that very quickly. Frankish travel cloak. Oh, I knew this looked weird. I knew this looked different than it should. Frankish travel cloaks. That's new. That's cool. It's a bit weird that it auto-applied, but... There we go. Oh yeah, I had like a whole evil, druidic kind of vibe going on, which looks a little less appropriate now that I'm no longer in the druidic expansion. I probably just look like an absolute mad lass running around on a lynx with skulls and blood all over my body. Might swap out. We'll see what we get in this expansion. Hello, boy. I'm gonna call you Rupert. It's probably already got a name.
Ours will be the greatest raid since Ragnar sacked Paris and brought longships full of silver back to King Horik. We will fill our war chest with silver and our mugs with mead. Blood and glory! Skull!
This is not just about silver, Torka.
He hates being disturbed while he eats.
You know, Ragnar returned with more than just silver.
More than silver? What was it? Swords, precious jewels, wine!
Stories of a dead saint defending Paris. Horik was so awed he freed the Christians and executed his raiders.
Really? That does not sound glorious.
Oh, big boy.
Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good to thee. Kill the heathens! Bring me Siegfried's head, and that one as well. Leave the stripling alive to tell of it.
The what?
Stripling?
This is a good night.
I love Vikings. No worry, no panic, just, oh, people hear the killers? Yeah, great, that's fantastic.
I should be cautious around here. Horses give them advantage, but will not be enough.
Okay. I'm not used to non-predator bows, that's my excuse. So these guys have got some serious armor on them. Let's go! Hooray!
No escape!
I don't really want to kill the horse, but it does feel like it's probably the best way to do this. Come here. This is a tough-ass horse. Oh, the horse is okay. Yay. Alright, where's he gone? Come here, you. What does this bow do? Like, what makes this bow special? Need to check. Increase attack the further... Okay, so it's more like a sniping bow than anything. Which isn't really good for this kind of situation. But that's fine. In this situation, it should be... Ah!
Where did England go?
Siegfried, wait! What did he say to you?
Toka, see to the wounded, and find the watch! They should have warned us of the attack.
I told you he doesn't like to be interrupted while eating.
We needed that soldier alive to question. Wild heart, level head.
Oh, I like that.
Where is Siegfried going?
My guess is to find that bishop, Engelwin. He hates him above all others. It was he who killed Cynric.
Yes, his sword brother and your father. I am sorry, Toka.
Nothing has changed. If anything, the attacks grow more frequent, as you see.
Randvi was right. I have to stop this before it reaches Ravensthorpe.
Unless you can convince their king to surrender, you may have to kill every soldier in Francia.
That sounds fine.
If we take Paris, many of their soldiers will die. Charles knows that. The threat of it will force him to negotiate.
That oath-breaking coward will never meet you. Even if he does, his word is worthless. Better to kill him.
The problem is bigger than one king, Toka. I must talk to him. It is what my clan expects.
You may be right. But I am not the one you will have to convince in the end. If you kill Engelwin, Siegfried might be persuaded to help you find Charles.
You begin to think like a Jarl, Toka.
Twice our scouts followed Engelwin to the slums south of Paris. When you are ready, that is where Siegfried will be.
I'll meet Siegfried there, and return when Engelwin is dead. Then we will find Charles.
Eivor, over here.
Oh, hello. What's all this then? There's things! I like things! Give me mechanics. I got a bear!
What is this about?
We have a shared interest. You in resisting Francia's North-loathing loyalists, me in getting paid.
Those do not seem connected.
I am working with a rogue band of men and women across Francia who tire of the chaos Charles's rule brought. Their numbers are small. Few are foolish enough to resist well-equipped loyalist forces.
You do not believe in their cause?
I do not, but they do. This is where you come in. Help them, and you will have ample reward for your effort.
It is strange that you support them, while believing their cause ill-fated.
What kind of monster would I be if I were to dash the hope they hold in their hearts? Anyway, there is profit to be made, and only a fool ignores that. So, what will it be?
Sure.
Show me what is available.
Rebel missions. Only one rebel mission can be active at a time. As Eivor travels through Francia, more rebels will seek assistance. Open your map to see the locations of other rebel agents, which is a little... It's like a moth. Eivor is accompanied on rebel missions by rebel allies with a range of melee or ranged focus. They will wait for the location. Once rebel missions objectives have been completed, Eivor must return to Pierre or one of the agents. Okay. So that's going to raise our infamy level, and we're going to get some reward. This coin, silver deniers. Purchase upgrades for your rebel allies as well as you. Oh, okay, sweet. So this is the new. Oh yeah, there's our infamy in the bottom right. This is the new mechanic. Okay, so we'll do this one. It's nearby. I'm going to go ranged for my squad because I am very melee heavy. Range, I can suggest we can maybe pick some people off from apart, and then I can go in and get in the midst of it all, and maybe that'll keep them alive more, because it seems we get more gold if our people survive.
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Rebels are at many locations throughout Francia. Opening. Okay, you're gonna make me do this, aren't you? Yeah. All right, sweet. Yeah, I like this. I'll grab that while we're here. No, I think I'm reconsidering what I'm doing with these. I think I might just do them all at the end. I'm gonna do that first, and we'll grab. We do have to grab flight paths. There's still flight paths. Shut up. Hello, Blacksmith.
What do you need, friend?
Oh.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Oh, it's not selling it. Oh wait, no, what? You can't equip enhanced gear. I kind of hate the look of. I don't know. They're very shiny. I think I tried to change Excalibur and I just couldn't. Oh no, I can. They're all a bit. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I don't. It doesn't suit me though, does it? I need to sneeze. Bear with me. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm sure we'll find more stuff as we go along.
I'm all.
What I do need. You didn't move your mouth there, son. What I do need is a stables. See if there's one. Oh, itchy nose, itchy nose. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, itchy nose, itchy nose. Ah! Am I stocked up? Oh, not really, actually. I need to get on that. Hello? Hello? You outside? Stable boy. Maybe there's new training? I doubt it. Look! I got a bear! I got a bear! So we got lynx in the last one, we got a bear in this one. That's pretty cool.
I must be on my way now.
Okay, I said I wasn't going to do this, but it's right here! I think generally speaking, we keep picking up the ones that are very nearby. I think that's the way to do it. What's this again? Remind me. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, it's the kid. He's actually come back. See if he's got anything decent for sale.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, actually, there's a thing I want to show you.
I must
see you later.
I love his voice. Look at this! The High Elf pack. Look at it! Look at it! It's always bloody unicorns. It's really weird, but I like it. It's cool. I've seen any more. That's the only one I've seen. Werewolf pack. Why is this the werewolf pack? Have a bear mount. Oh, it's a runic bear though. That's awesome, man. It really, I like. Oh, it's got a chicken and a polar bear. Look at that. Is that like? It's like a little dragon. Actually, is a little dragon. This still bugs me. Does this bug everyone else? That, like, there's all these incredible designs and unique things, and yet all of it's locked away behind real money, and you can't get any of it in game. I just think it's a really shitty attitude. Right. Anyways. The more I think about it, the more it annoys me. Like, I'm totally down for paid cosmetics in games. I don't think it's that big a deal at the end of the day. But when the actual game has such a limited selection of cosmetics, and it does, it's one of the bigger problems with Valhalla, actually, is the lack of cosmetics, in a way. When that's the case, it doesn't sit right with me. Okay, I just saw it. It's a tattoo thing. It's there. Now, it has been a while since I've played. Oh, I could have got it. Oh, this is going badly. I can catch up, 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 I can catch up. Every time you think it's gone terribly, terribly wrong and you're doomed, you can tend to get there before the end. As long as you can keep an eye on the bloody thing, you're okay. Like, I know we went right. It's over there. It's over there. Just going around in circles again. Hey! I'm quite... To be honest, I said I could definitely do it, but I'm pretty surprised that I did. Right, let's head over to... Ooh, Ouroboros. Cool. Let's head over to this mission then, check out these squad things and infamy and all that kind of jazz. Music's very dramatic. There's more... It's weird, because I always thought the druidic one would be the more horror-themed one. Because, you know, druids and evil magic and all the stuff that was going on. Not the druids themselves, but the children of Danu. But they've ramped up on like the ominous music for this DLC. Listen to it. Ruddy dramatic. Yeah! Look at him! Big boundy bear. I love him, he's such a chunker. Oh, amazing. Oh, I'm like thinking the berserker. Can't remember his name. I need you to calm down here, game. Bloody Nora. It's so ominous. I'm assuming we're going to there, so I'll go here first. Oh.
I will bury you.
Come here. Thanks. See how much more damage that did because I was miles away? Nuts. You guys alright? I'm just trying to keep them alive more than anything else.
Wait. What the hell?
Boom! Oh, that was easy. You have completed a rebel mission and gained infamy with the rebels. Each time you increase your infamy level, new upgrades, armor, runes, and cosmetics are unlocked. Sweet. Let's go grab the high point thingamajiggy. Although I'm going to hear that noise and constantly think I'm getting attacked by bears. Mind the downside. Why not just boot a Lynx in the face? Oh, actually, one more thing I'm curious about. Skills. Oh, hello. Oh my god. So sexy. Oh my god, there's so many new skills. So many. Okay, we're gonna wait till we level up. And then we'll check those out. That's very exciting though. The mastery is fine, but it's not exactly interesting as a mechanic, you know? I need a name for my bear. Oh, no, let's be here. Trying to think of famous bears. Yogi. Baloo. What's his name? Baloo? Is it Baloo? Baloo, Yogi, Paddington. I'm gonna call him Paddington. I'm gonna call him Paddy for sure. A little bit of Irish. Yeah, we're bringing the last DLC over with us, basically. Okay. So where are we actually going, then? There? Yeah. So these, I can stop at any of these guys here to hand in that mission. I've only got one. I'm sure, like, as we can cover more of these, we'll find more of them, though. Go on, Paddy. off we go. It's quite nice in a way. Like, I was a little apprehensive about this. Like I said, I wasn't intending to play the DLC completely. Like, I just thought maybe I'm done with the game, but whilst I suspect this is going to be like the same thing over and over again, just like the others, it's kind of like an old, comfortable sweater or hoodie or something at this point in time. You know what I mean? It's just, I just ease back into it. It's like nothing changes. I don't have to think. I just get to enjoy the story, see some cool new armor, hopefully, see a bear. You know, I don't need to do much more than that, and that's okay. I'm down with that. What's in here? It's been on a little bit of a... Whoa, what? Rat swarms cannot be damaged or killed. Repel them by attacking with your weapon. Rats may flee to nearby sewer grates when repelled. Cover grates with pushable... Okay. Taking some cues from a Plague Tale here, by the looks of things. Rat swarm. Get! I can't cover it up. That's a pretty interesting little mechanic. Hello.
How did you find me? Where's Toka?
Toka guessed you would be here. She's still at Melle looking for your missing watch.
I lost Engelwin, but this soldier told me he is heading for the church nearby. Come, we can go through the slums. Even from here I can smell the piss of the slums.
Siegfried, I need to stop this fight from coming to England. I must meet with Charles.
For what? You cannot bargain with these thralls. Have you forgotten my fallen brother, Cynric?
No, and that is why I must try. It is why I came to Francia. If I kill Engelwin, I want you to help me get an audience with the king.
There is no reasoning with you, wolf-kissed. You are as wild as your namesake.
I am indeed. I'm well known for that, actually. He runs like he's barreling through a door every 5 seconds. So, this is Paris. I think this is one of the problems in that, because it's accurate. Every village is fairly similar looking.
The blood of holy kings and conquerors. The Northerners may have numbers, but we have God.
Boo.
That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king. Drumming up support for his army, no doubt.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter how hot the fight. We will overcome this evil, as we always have.
Self-important as always. The one next to him is Gosselin, Bishop of Paris and a fearsome warrior. For Frank. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Engelwin, and to do that, you have to find your way into the church. The answer is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these people.
The Reda Siegfried is almost at our gates. And what does he want? What the Northerners always want. Blood and silver. Yours and mine.
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your word. Once this is done, we find Charles.
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Mille unguarded long. This Frankish stench already turns my stomach. Three guards, insulting. I will deal with them, while you find Engelwin. He is hiding in his church. Will you sneak in, convince one of his own to aid you, or cover the streets with blood?
As you would.
They deserve no less. But you are the wolf-kissed. You do not need my advice. So what will you do?
I will find my own way.
See what happens. Oh, hello. Oh, assassinate? Assassinate? What is this, Assassin's Creed? Bloody Nora. Safe behind the guarded gates of his fortified church, Bishop Engelwin is an unreliable shepherd of the suffering populace in the Paris slums. Speak to locals in the tavern for clues. Infiltration opportunity. Game? What are you doing? This isn't like you, Assassin's Creed. What nonsense is this?
Count Odo is the protector of Paris, the king's man, and he has told you the truth. You cannot trust the Northmen.
Bread or coin? Bread or coin?
Okay. I mean, I do look fairly Norse. Oh, bonjour! Is that working?
Are you the owner?
Owner? That's such a naively hopeful word. What can I get you?
Information.
You have a good crowd.
If you mean tables of soldiers drowning themselves in wine at my expense, then yes, it's good enough. It might be better if not for that old drunk over there, crying about the bishop to everyone who will listen. I'd send him away, but to be honest, I need his business.
I need to find the bishop.
The bishop? I can tell you, he's not in this mud pit, my friend. He wouldn't risk soiling his holy sandals. There is a priest who does the bishop's numbers in here at times. Last I saw, he was talking to a table of soldiers.
Okay, so I've got two
Thanks
options.
for the help.
You look the kind that enjoys a good complaint. You'll be back.
Tavern keepers reveal 2 clues within the tavern that lead to your target. Follow either of these clues or find your own way.
Loose and slips as well as ale. Someone at the tavern might know something. That'll get me into the church.
She's a good girl. Brought back to the bishop.
I will talk to the drunken.
You mentioned the bishop.
Oh, he took her. My daughter. She's gone. She's a good girl. Never any trouble. She wouldn't steal anything.
Who took your daughter? Was it the bishop?
The bishop's soldiers in the slums. Said she stole the bishop's silver. That she has the devil that needs deliverance. Asa? What did you say?
I will find your daughter here in the slums, and she will help me find Engelwin.
I could look for the drunk's daughter at the slums.
Let's do it.
Or see if there's more to learn here.
I mean, I may as well do both, I suppose. Oh, hello. It's a normal shop. Hurrah. Oh, hello. Here's China. Oh, this. That's actually a pretty good one, though. How much iron ore? Well, I should always buy iron ore, I think. Wait, didn't I figure out there was a way to do this? Can't you just go backwards? Didn't I figure that out last time? Yeah. I forgot, okay, it's been a while. I may as well grab this. Surprisingly not much new stuff. Thought there'd be more. 18.9 health, that's crazy. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Cool.
I'll see you later.
Well, not me. My cup isn't empty yet. That bishop makes me uneasy. Or a servant.
There's 2 good leads.
Captain, my scribe has unhappily proved himself to be of treacherous nature. Find him and make certain he does not return to trouble us further. The materials in his possession are stolen and of a nature most personal. Included is a watchword allowing entry to the church. It cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Recover and destroy everything, leave no trace. I must insist upon your utmost discretion in this matter. Report to my priest at the gate when the matter is resolved. I'm going to do the daughter one. Because... I am hiccupy. Because I feel bad for her. More than anything else. And I feel bad for him. Fly, my pigeon, fly. What are we going over here? Let's put a general marker down. I don't know if this is the right... like, how am I meant to know if that's the right way? So, we're looking for the Plague District. Actually, maybe it says on the map. There's options everywhere. Plague District or the Flooded Slums? I'm looking for the Flooded Slums specifically. We'll find them. Not to worry. First we do a little bit of vibrating, as we are prone to do. There's going to be a lot of French accents through this playthrough. I'm very excited for that.
The guards are heavily armed. I should be careful here.
Excellent. Where are the men tasked with the other matter?
The church appears closed.
It's the plague. We're still receiving tithes, however. God will receive your offering to Northerner.
There must be a way I can get in.
Only those on urgent business for the bishop may pass.
I could be on such business.
If you were, you'd have mentioned the watchword. But you haven't, so you aren't. Come back once the plague has passed.
I could be on business. You don't know. Okay, so that's the entrance. So it's one of these two over here. Is the one we need. But this cloak is filthy. We're going to be swapping though. We'll get some new cosmetics at some point in this playthrough, I'm sure, from any of the multiple ways you get cosmetics in this game. And we'll swap to something more Francia appropriate. I kind of just want to go do all those little side missions to build up my infamy. Maybe we'll just do one at the end of every episode. Maybe I should go do one now then. Oh, there's a guy here. Sweet. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go here, then there. I think this is where I want to come anyway. This looks pretty flooded to me. Potentially.
God himself holds you over.
No, this is the plague.
Like a
Now to find the scribe.
Yeah, this is not the one I wanted to do. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just do this one. Hello.
I'm looking for a priest who helps the bishop with his numbers. A church scribe.
You as well. He's popular today. It must be serious if it's bringing you all down here. We don't get many visitors.
Someone else was looking for him.
Guards from the city. He didn't seem too pleased to see them. They got to arguing, then all left toward the sewer.
Tell me where the sewer is.
Just over the rise. Be careful, though. With all those plagued bodies, it's not clean and smells to high heaven.
Okay. Interesting. They've definitely tried to up the... I mean, I wouldn't say it's particularly intense what we're having to do so far, but, you know, it's clues and head in the general direction and investigate and blah, 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 blah. It's a little bit more classic Assassin's Creed, definitely, than what the game had in the past. Which I think's a good thing. Paddy! Oh yeah, buddy. Look at him waddling along. I love him so much. Crouch. Oh, dismount. Weird. Hiya! Oh, I didn't get the... I should get the fast travel point in Paris before I do this. I will say, as much as I love him, he feels very slow. Like, this is a sprint. For some reason he's decided that, like, a little waddle is about all he can handle right now. Like, I'm pretty sure I can run faster than this. This is almost pointless. Location discovered at Siegfried's forward camp. Hello. Oh, it's because I haven't done one, right? So what it wants me to do is specifically return to Pierre for the first one. It did pop up saying return to Pierre. I was just kind of hoping it was working. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to go grab that fast travel, and then we're going to go nip back to Pierre. Yeah. I should have just grabbed the fast travel and got out of here. I don't know why I didn't. It was the logical thing to do. I suppose that's why I didn't do it, really. Hey, Paddy. Sprint! Why are you so slow? What's going on? It might be because I'm, like, in the town-ish, and it's just doing that thing, you know, where the game slows you down. And this is really cool looking, by the way. Where it slows you down in the sort of town area, but... yeah. Maybe. A lot of foxes. A lot of rabbits, or hares, who seem dissuaded by the vast number of foxes. Paris. I like Paris. A couple of times. Well, I've been quite a few times to Paris, actually. It's one of those cities where, once you get out of the touristy bits, it gets a lot nicer. There's some pretty rough areas, but to be honest, that's like every major city anyway, right? There is not a major city on the planet where, if you don't head down the right roads or head a bit more to the outskirts, you're not going to end up in pretty rough areas, you know? But sitting in like a little Parisian cafe, drinking coffee or wine or whatever, it's a nice experience. I sound very pretentious right now, but it's true. I did go on like what was literally... I mean, I went so me and my mates could go to Disneyland and stuff, so it wasn't like a fancy trip or anything. We stayed in a horrible little hotel. Just to reaffirm that I'm a man of the people and I have no money, okay? Ugh. Stretch. And that's Paris. Even this has some Roman architecture. Ugh. Romans got bloody everywhere, didn't they? Okay, so we can come back here now. So now we can go back here instead. Return to Pierre. That should be good. I'm gonna try to avoid like having a specific plan for what I do. Just gonna play, you know? Do what we feel like at each time. Give me my bonus points.
Oh, Dieu, stop this infernal mewling, else I swear I will turn you into soup.
Get a cat. Stop
Well
yelling at the
done,
cat.
Eivor. I expected nothing less.
Okay, there we go. I will say I prefer the you remember in the Ireland DLC the little missions had things like, you know, little extra challenges like don't get spotted, stuff like that. I would prefer that. I think that's a more interesting way than the keep people alive. But it's nice to mix it up.
Not. One of the rebels picked it up during a mission, nearly cost the fool his life.
Animals are true-hearted. That cat will be a loyal companion to the end of its life.
I doubt it. Felines are crafty, sly. They follow their own agendas, much like myself. Once he has had his fill of food and drink, I predict a quiet disappearance. Speaking of disappearances, the loyalists grow fewer. Our missions are going well.
Am I detecting some sentiment?
We are making small change, but it is not enough. And it matters not, so long as we make a profit. What do you want to do?
Eventually, he will... Ooh, upgrades. Eventually, I guarantee, he will come around to the mission, he'll be like, yeah, down with the loyalists, and he'll love the cat.
Time we made improvements.
Okay. Completing rebel missions earns deniers, which can be used to upgrade... Purchase upgrades, armor, runes, and cosmetics from the shop. Okay. Upon successfully completing Eivor's infamy, blah, 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 blah. Right, so, shop. What do we have? Rations, light arrows, predator arrows, hunter arrows, reaper's pants. Restore some health after an assassination. Okay, so it's an assassination set. That's pretty cool. I've got a couple of runes. Oh. Double runes. 6 stealth, 2 assassination damage. And a arm scheme. And then training. Add 1 rebel fighter to the squad. Upgrade 2 rebel swordsmen. Rebel melee fighters train as soldiers, upgrading pitchforks. 1 rebel ranged attackers to the squad. Okay, I'm going to grab this one. It makes sense to increase reinforcements as a priority, because then we'll get more gold.
That's all for now. How can I help?
I would like le machin.
What do you have?
Okay, we're just going to keep doing the nearby ones. Oh, these are worth more gold. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a solo one as well. Oh, I'm just going to go from the top. I wonder if that's how it works. Like, are these going to refresh or 300? 300. No, I'll just do this one. This one.
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Thanks, buddy. Head of the snake. Let's go do that. This will be the last thing we do. I like the idea of doing these. Come on, Paddy. You're going the right way. Paddy? Hello, boy. So, what unique mounts have we had? We've had a moose. Is that cat following me? I think it was, actually. We've had a moose, we've had a lynx, we've had a bear. We can't get the moose, though. The moose is restrained to... was it a moose or was it an elk? I think it's a moose. The moose is restrained to my dream state, basically. And other than that, just a buttload of horses, really. Don't know how much a buttload is for horses, but it's quite a few, probably. I'm going to hop off a little earlier this time. Around 100 meters. And there's my boys.
With me! Go! Go!
See, if I run in like a madman, they should hopefully focus me a bit more. Will you stop defending? It's such a nerd thing to do, honestly. They are they are genuinely all just looking at me. No one seems interested in anyone else.
God is with us.
Ow. God is dead. I think I actually only had to kill this guy. He's the only one with the marker. That always confuses me a little, that animation. What is she doing? Is that a moth? Or is it a bee? The head looks more bee-ish. Oh, wow, okay. So, it seems these are going to be fairly, well, at least probably quite repeatable, and we just kind of go in, do them, leave, go in, do them, relieve, blah, 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 over and over again. So maybe what we'll do is, like, I think just doing one per episode is going to mean it doesn't go quick enough. So maybe we do one at the start of every episode and one at the end of every episode, and then all the time in between we ignore them and just focus on other stuff.
Magnifique. If you want to do more, I'll be here.
I don't think I needed the translation there. Aren't I tier 2? Why is my multiplier still 1?
What do you want to do?
What can we do for the rebels?
So I'm just going to keep upgrading the the ranged, I guess.
That's all for now. How can I help?
What have you got for me?
Let's see how this worked. Yeah, I think it's just going to keep refreshing, you know. With probably like 2 easier ones that are nearby, and 2 slightly harder ones that are worth a little bit more.
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Okay, see, this one's not nearby, so where does this want me to go? That's not that far away. Okay, and since we didn't level up at all, very upsettingly, I'm going to check out some of these skills just to finish off. Eivor automatically rotates to block incoming attacks. Wow, that looks bizarre. Press right trigger while sprinting to knock enemies back. Oh, look at that. Let's watch that again. One more time, please. Wait for it. Bam! Amazing. These are all little point upgrades, yeah. So the big new ability is Idun's Heart. Draw upon the vitality of Idun. Passively regenerate recent health loss after a short... Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's really strong, actually. Okay, because it's the end one that I really care about. What are these new ones? I think these were probably added before the DLC. Eivor will now pick up nearby loot with a quick flick of the wrist. What does that mean? Just quicker looting? That's cool. Eivor can use bow abilities while mounted. That's pretty sweet. And the big ability, Thrill of War. Vikings live for the fight, gain adrenaline as long as you remain in combat. Okay, that's really strong as well. Both of those are really good so far. And then the final one's over here. When at less than a third of health, hold right for partial healing. It was like a free heal. That's rubbish. While in combat, Eivor's sprint becomes unblockable and knocks enemies back. Okay, yeah. What's this one? Fight with increasing furious death draws near your damage increase. Oh yeah, all of the end abilities like really good. All the 3 last ones are really powerful, so it's worth picking those up ASAP. Right, okay, well, that is something to do for the next video. So what we'll do is we'll start off with that solo mission, hand that in, go back to Paris, focus completely on the main mission. I'm not going to focus too much on like little map stuff either. We'll kind of do that at the end, I think. And then play through most of the mission for the episode, and then we'll go back and do a little of a mission at the hour mark. I think that's a good way to handle it, because I don't want to break up the pace of the questing too much, but I do want to get some done and like make progress in it, so we need a nice middle ground. And that it shall be. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you lovely folks next time. No promises about when that'll be, but hopefully Monday? Tuesday? Sunday? One of them. I'll figure out how my schedule's going to work. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.